Curious to find out what sort of pre-draft meetings or contact that you had with the Patriots, if any, throughout the pre-draft process.
I mean, I was already close with Alonzo Highsmith. Obviously, since he was here on staff at UM, so I was pretty close with him. I talked with Jeremy Springer at the combine and even at pro day. And ever since pro day, we kept in contact, and yeah, that's a pre-draft as connections we had.
What sort of, I guess, curiosity do you have about the New England area in terms of your work as a kicker? I know that some cold weather guys don't necessarily do well in warm weather. Warm weather guys don't necessarily do well in cold weather. How do you feel about kicking in those kind of conditions?
I mean, I'm excited. I mean, all my life, I mean, I looked up to Adam Vinatieri, a legend, honestly. And especially, all those kicks in the snow and clutch kicks in the snow, actually. And I can't wait to experience that. I know a lot of people, thought that obviously being from Miami, I can't, handle the cold, but I think I can prove people wrong about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And next question, Alex Both.
Hey, Andy, congratulations. So you kind of just answered it. Adam Vinatieri, Stephen Gostowski, Nick Folk, long history of kickers having success in New England. I'm just curious how familiar you are with the history of the position with the Patriots.
I mean, I generally, I mean, I feel like, Patriots have honestly a good line of legendary kickers. I mean, you named three of them. And, I'm excited to, hopefully one day be part of that conversation, and just, contribute to this organization.
And next question, Ian Steele.
Hey, Andy, just to clarify, is it Andy? Is it Andres? What do you prefer?
Actual name is Andres. But some people may like, add an extra A.
Yeah.
So I just like to, simplify a little bit and just say Andy. A lot of people called me that growing up, and I just kept it.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome to New England, Andy. I'm curious. Just you're going into a situation now where there's one vet on the roster right now that hasn't been here very long. So looks like it's going to be a kicker competition in training camp between you and John Parker Romo. Just your thoughts going in on that. So you're nodding your head. Do you know him? Like what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, he went to Virginia Tech. I played on my freshman year. We trained with the same coach, Adam Tanowski. So I'm good friends with him. I'm excited, to get in there and we'll compete. Make the best man win. But at the end of the day, that's still my guy.
And next question, Mike Reese.
Thanks for taking the time. There's only so many teams that I guess you'd say need a kicker, right? So it makes your situation a little unique. Like, were the Patriots sort of one you had circled, or was there another team that maybe you thought you was more likely?
I had a couple teams. I guess just not really circled, but kind of like, all right, looking forward to. Um, Patriots were definitely number one on that train, and obviously here we are, and I'm excited. I have a great relationship with Coach Springer, and I mean, it kind of just clicked when we first met. So I kind of, I had a feeling, and I'm glad I'm a Patriot.
And next question, Taylor Kyles.
Andy, welcome to New England, man. Congratulations on getting drafted.
Thank you so much.
With kicker being such a mental position, I'm curious, how do you stay locked in? Because, you've battled at times in your career and then you've gone on to have some crazy streaks. So what allowed you to really stay dialed in and be able to bounce back in some tough situations?
I mean, really, it just comes down to just, I guess you could say, like, short-term memory. Just if you miss one, okay, so be it. On to the next, and just continue that streak. Even if game-winning kick, celebrate for a time, because you can't, you got to enjoy the good times too. But like the very next day, like, all right, now it's time to get back to work, because you never know what comes in the future. And as a kicker, I mean, I like to think I had this saying, and I mean, still have it, but it's one shot, one kill mentality. Because it's really, you know, you get one shot just to make a field goal. So
That's awesome. Thank you, man.
All right, Andy, that's all the questions we have for you today. Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
thank you so much.